Hey guys, I've got Sunstreaker. Hey, I'm Captain Kyle and I like Transformers, and don't get too excited. This one is a reissue counterfeit. It's not an official Hasbro product, but it's a pretty cool version of the toy. Now, I know a lot of the G1s. It's hard to find one that doesn't have the back plate broken off or missing accessories, because he's got a lot. But I figured we'd take a look at this counterfeit reissue one and see if it's worth sticking into your collection in case you don't want to shell out all the dough for a regular Sunstreaker. Be right back. So as you can see, the packaging is really nice. It looks very cool in the box. It looks, basically, it's a counterfeit of the original packaging back in 1984. Looks really good from all angles. It's a very pristine box, which is one way that indicates it is not an original, despite its looks and the copyright date on the back. Pawtucket, Rhode Island, my ass. And usually with these reissue counterfeits, I break them out of the package before the video and put on the stickers, but I didn't do it this time. In fact, the box looks so good, I almost don't want to take it out.
Oh, how it pains me to do this.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take it out. So we will use these handy dandy scissors, maybe on this end, to slice the tape carefully. I know normally I just rip shit out of boxes, but this one I might want to use the box again. So I'm gonna be a little more careful. Even if it is a counterfeit, it's still a really nice box. It's got cardboard in there. Now, interestingly, the original, I believe, came with all the weapons on sprues. So one way, if someone tries to pass off something like this as a genuine one, you can see all the weapons are in the bottom. Now, honestly, I did not buy an original back in 1984 in the package. I got one secondhand, so I can't be 100%, but I'm seeing like parts of a sprue in here. I think normally there would be the missiles on the sprue and all that stuff. I do see he's got the 2 shoulder missiles, the 2 fists, and the 3 silver missiles already in there. But again, a very nice package. I'm also taking a look at the instruction book. I don't need the instruction book. I'm not saying that to like flex, but I did own this before, so I don't need the instructions in order to transform him. But what I would like to see is the stickers. And inside the instruction book, there are stickers. I'm seeing them right here. I'll put those on eventually. It's got a text spec decoder. We can see what his text specs are. Woohoo! Now, normally, a lot of these counterfeit reissues come with, I found it, a rub sign. A very small, hard to see in the camera, but it's a rub sign that you can apply to the bot. Now, usually what I do is I will look at pictures online of originals to see where it's supposed to go. Not that I'm trying to pass this off as an original, but I want it to look like an original for my purposes, for my collection. And it shows where to put all the stickers. And of course, sometimes it's handy to look online at pictures of the original to make sure you put the stickers in the right spot. And I use tweezers, but that's just me. Because I have ham hands. I'm going to carefully, all right, not so carefully, open up this bubble so we can get at the bot inside. Not as easy as it looks. It's stuck on there pretty good, but it's coming. All right, so I'm gonna dump out the accessories. Don't you get any ideas, Sky. One more missile. And pull out the bot himself. In vehicle mode. So as it comes out, this plate, which has a tendency to do that, swung out. Let's see if I can push it into place and if it will stay. Hey, 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 hey. Don't you be messing with my packaging. Saving the shit for later. All right, we're gonna put these over here. We are gonna put the instructions and the stickers and the rub sign back in this little bag so I can apply them later. I'm not gonna bore you with that shit. And the decoder can go over here. All right, so there is the vehicle. He is some kind of Lamborghini. He rolls very nicely. He is brother, apparently, according to, well, the cartoon and probably somewhere in the comics, to Sideswipe, who transforms into a similar vehicle, but without this air intake. But they transform into robots very differently. So let's see. Again, he was in the Diaclone line. You can lift this up. He's got kind of a spot you can put a Diaclone driver, I guess. But overall, the paint looks good. It's nice and shiny. The chrome is shiny. So he looks good as a vehicle. So I'm liking the vehicle mode so far. Let's change him into a robot. Now again, this plate, yeah, it just flips out whenever it wants. I am transforming this with care because I am aware it is a knockoff, and the quality on a lot of these knockoff Transformers has been pretty good, but I don't want to break them. I mean, I do want to let you know if the quality is there, but I also don't want to destroy it for my own collection. All right, there's his robot mode. Now he is missing a few pieces. We are gonna put in his shoulders. Okay, that slid down pretty easily. I think the original does pretty easily too. But we'll put the missiles in his shoulders as he is wont to have them. We will put one silver missile into one hand, and the fists are actually attached by a sprue. I am gonna pop them apart, and I will put the left fist. I had to check for a moment. I thought they were the same fist, but nope. Putting the left fist into his left hand. Now, interestingly, I'm having a little trouble doing that because it wants to pop back out. But adjusting the little launcher button also extrudes on the bottom, pushing that up a little bit, and he's fine. Put your best face forward. So of course we have the extra accessories, which I'll put over there for a while. But there he is. Now, posability on G1s is problematic to begin with. I mean, I think we all know most of the G1 toys, gotta push that up again. Let's hope that that stays. But his arms can move in a variety of directions. His elbows do bend. He can go to the YMC. Okay, maybe not the C part. Because of his transformation, his shoulders have a little bit of wiggle room. His legs are connected in the back, just like the original, by this whole thing. So you can't bend his knees, you can't do a full Jean-Claude Van Damme, none of that stuff. And his head doesn't turn, it just faces forward. You're back. So is he a good representation of the original G1? I think so. I'm kind of afraid to do this with Sky around, but I'm gonna take the missile and see. It actually has a good amount of spring in it. So overall, it feels die-cast. The back plate keeps flipping down, but I think that's pretty normal. And he doesn't have, you know, too much kibble on the back, but I mean, you can see his tires here. So overall, he's a decent version of the original G1. Again, don't try to pass him off as an original G1, but once I put the stickers on him and everything, you don't even really need to put on the rub sign because rub signs came later, so it wasn't until later runs of this character that they put him on. I don't even remember if the originals had rub signs, you know, if they did another run of these. So it's up to you if you want to put on the rub sign. If you do, that might be a clear indicator that this is not an original G1, so you're not trying to fool anybody, except people who don't know. Now he cost me $45.99. I think right now on AliExpress there's a $2 off coupon, but considering how much it would be for an original one, complete, not looking as nice, probably banged up, using someone's sandbox and, you know, all scraped up and, you know, and who knows where it's been. I think it's not too bad of a price for a good quality reissue. $45.99, free shipping, $2 off coupon. I'll put a link to AliExpress in the description. But I'm pretty happy with the quality of this guy. And again, Sunstreaker, in the past there's been some issues with finding one in good shape. So I think this is a good way. Again, I by no means condone counterfeiting or trying to pass off counterfeits as real things. But, you know, if you want to, for half or a quarter of the price of getting an original one, and trying to get an original one in box costs you quite a bit, and you probably won't want to take it out of the box. Even this one was painful. I think it's kind of worth it, but of course, it's up to you. I'm just reporting the facts. And while you're mulling over whether you want to get this counterfeit Sunstreaker, We do have some other videos over here, and there's a subscribe button. If you want to support us with a super thanks, that'd be awesome. So I got cats to feed, and of course, like, share, all the wonderful stuff. We'll see you next time, and as always, have fun and good hunting.